Yeah. Uh, Man, I got caught completely unprepared on this one. I'm gonna give a little bit of a product review on something not to buy. These are microfiber wipes, is what they're calling them. They come to a deal like that. And if you try to open them without a pair of scissors, they're sold at Walmart. Supposed to be microfiber. This is a microfiber towel. It's the real deal. It needs to be washed, but usually I just buy a new one. I tried tearing this thing right there, everywhere, couldn't get it open. And finally, I noticed a little bitty notch right there. If you don't tear that thing exactly at that notch, and you also notice the thing is torn uneven right here, the perforated line to separate the packages, it's not very well perforated. It's hard as all get out to tear. Then, since I'm going to waste one of these, I've got more. You have to go on that line, and then you get a thing that looks like this, totally synthetic, very little alcohol on it, and it does an absolutely horrid job cleaning a pair of glasses. The old method of sticking them in your mouth and blowing on them and using your t-shirt works a lot better. So what is Tucklow doing today? Today's the Friday for my sons to get off work, and after that we've got to go get my grandbabies from down in Ardmore. Looking forward to that. I miss the Tykes. They're a handful, but their daddy will be off work and he can go ahead and attend to his children. They've been at their mother's for almost 2 weeks now. They're involved in a divorce, but it's amicable. I think it is. Doesn't make me quit loving Benji's wife. Love her with all my heart. I pray for her all the time. Scary things going on today. There really are. There was a peace accord signed yesterday by Donald Trump and the leader of Bahrain and the leader of United Arab Emirates and the leader of Israel. The Jew and 2 Arabs signed a peace accord. It's historic. I used the word yesterday, magnanimous, and you need to look that up. My wife did and was surprised, I think she was, that I actually knew what the word meant. It means forgiving in a major way. That is why it was a magnanimous occasion. They're a drop in the bucket, though. 2 rockets were fired at Israel over the Gaza Strip while they were signing that yesterday. They're diehard Arabs that will never agree to normalize relations with Israel, including Iran. Muslims hate Jews for some reason. This has been going on for a long time. It is bothersome. These are perilous times we live in, folks. biblically perilous times. I mean, the signs are all there. And I'm a worrier anyway. I worry about all my kinfolks being caught in the hailstorm, the firestorm of what's coming up. And I'm one small man. Well, I'm not small. Physically, I'm a big guy, but what I mean is I'm singular. I have sons that help me do stuff, and they'll help me do what's needed to be done in the events forthcoming. But we're one small group. And I continue to see people curse God. Yeah, it's you don't have to go very far online to find it. It's really, really bothersome that is happening. It is what it is the saying a lot of people use, but it's very bothersome to me that so many people, they think that they're more important than the creator of everything that is. Nobody is more important than God. I know within my heart that He loves us. We're His children. He created us. But I also know that He will give you enough rope to hang yourself. And I've seen that a lot in my life. So the best thing I can tell you is you need to do some deep introspection. You need to really think on what you want to do next. You need to see. I'll tell you something. You can buy one of these little books at Walmart for $1 and something, $1.97. It has these little pages like this. It's a small composition book is what it is. But what does that have to do with anything? Get you that book and write down something every day. Basically, what I'm telling you to do is to journal. That's the cheap way to do a journal. And every day, think about something you want to do that is uplifting, non-malevolent, and helpful to others. And you can also, in the back of that book, write down all the good aspects of being you and all the bad negative aspects of being you. And once you've got all that done, every day try to check one of the bad aspects off. Now, my wife reminded me of something, and so I'm going to remind you. If you would subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it might actually help me. And again, to those that give me a negative rating, a thumbs down, thank you for at least looking at it. I appreciate that. And yeah, I got my dark glasses on. I had a relapse on the light sensitivity thing. I'm working on trying to improve. You know, a lot of people, I think, would love to have my particular affliction for one reason, and that is I see like an owl at night. I mean, I see really well at night. But I don't go out at night anymore. And I prefer to see like a normal human being and not have to wear shades all the time. And I can improve that. I started by the cheap shades yesterday. These are cheap ones too, but it didn't had a setback. But anyway, try to be kind. Always try to be kind. Try to be kind to everybody you see. There's no reason to be mean. I know, I used to be a mean guy. I'm not anymore. I actually am trying to be kind to everybody I meet. And you know, my name's Pawpaw, and that's what my message is today. Be kind.